Boom! Multi-exclusive dimensional being Kai with another exclusive Grand Rising Kings, Queens, Gods, and Goddesses. Multi-exclusive dimensional being Kai with another exclusive. Today's video is going to be about how to become a vegan. So you know I'm wearing green. I got to represent. I got green behind me. So what is vegan? Vegan is basically you, your spirit, your soul, your body giving attention to a certain supplement that you're receiving, which is an ingredient, which is a reference that you relate to. Now, vegans, for me, you got different stages of vegans. You got certain vegans that vibrate on a certain level, certain vegans that just fast. You got certain vegans that just only eat nuts and drink water. You got certain vegans that just meditate and don't eat. You got certain vegans that do certain things in certain circumstances and situations. Now you got to understand and understand what resonates with you is how you go upon the things. Feel me? So of course, people, like when you're not used to something, of course, there's gonna be some outbashes and blisterings going on and stuff. And basically, you're gonna be having a lot of thoughts going on. You're gonna be having a lot of tensions because you're dealing with the stealth right now. You're dealing with how you're gonna work on things, how you're gonna actually be appropriate to come to these approaches for you to be benefit or for you actually becoming a vegan. Because don't get me wrong, when I first attempted to become a vegan, it was difficult. You feel me? But that was just basically me just isolating myself away from like foods with like mucus or things in that nature. But actually, it's not really about what you eat. It's about how you do it. It's about how you actually. Because the thing is, people gotta understand and understand that you have three bodies, which is three vessels. I'm not gonna say the spirit is a body because the spirit is something that you can't see. Feel me? Unless you go into the inner realm and actually tap into these energies, which is your internal realm, which is the dream realm, which is where you have your activation of your first eye. I ain't gonna say third eye because this is came first. People get lost by saying this is the third. Third means something that's last, which is the physical body. Feel me? So if my pineal gland is last, and this is basically tied to the physical, which is third person, I should be able to see my shit. Don't get me wrong. People are able to see it. People are able to see the print of their first eye, but you can't actually see the eye on top of your head. Feel me? That's dealing with the first, the internal realm. Feel me? The all-seeing eye, the eye that sees everything, whether it's open or closed. With these two eyes, whether these two eyes are open or closed, that's what you're seeing on the outside of things. That's what you're seeing and reflecting on the inside of things. So, and also you got the soul. You got the frequency, vibration, and energy. Feel me? That's everything you need to tie those three with everything you indulge in, whether you want to become a vegan or whether you want to become whatever. Feel me? If you don't have the three into play, then things is not going to go into play, or things is not going to go into your nature. So you got to understand the characteristics and traits of things, or how you do things in moderation, and when to do things and when not to do things, when to not overindulge and when not to get lost into things. Because the thing is, you're lost in the physical. Feel me? The foods you eat, you are angry because what it's doing to you is basically corrupting you. It's programming you. It's doing what it want to do with your body. Feel me? And when you allow something to continue to keep doing it, you're gonna keep experiencing it. Like for instance, if you are so based on junk food, then you're gonna be putting junk food in your body. But that's not necessarily the point, though. The point is how you vibrating. For instance, I can be the hypest motherfucker on the planet. I can eat pizza and still look good and still vibrate good. That don't got nothing to do with how things is gonna basically be played out. On as far as me feeling good or having energy. I'm always gonna be energetic. Feel me? I'm always have energy as long as my heart is beating. Feel me? Regardless. Now it's all about my vibration. Is my vibration high? Is I'm active? Is I'm moving crazy? If I'm going good? Is my feeling good? Feel me? Because the thing is, people they get their stomach get flat. They think they're hungry. That ain't the point. Feel me? That's just your food. That's just your body witnessing digesting. Feel me? Because remember, that's you feeling that. That's the soul. The soul is digesting that. Feel me? Which is the unseen, which you can't see inside your internal fluids. So your physical is what you eat, whether it's food, water, fruits, and no supplements. And you got to understand and understand, we basing things on a spiritual basis, on a soul basis, and on a human basis. So at the end of the day, the spirit, you got to put your spirit first. Like, basically. But before we get into that, I want to just break shit down for y'all. Remember, when you eat, it don't matter what you eat. Feel me? Of course it's gonna come a point in time where people they don't care. They just want to go vegan and they want to, like, basically get on the plant-based diets. But you don't just basically jump into plant-based diets like that. It's not gonna be an easy spectrum unless you really up for the challenge, and if you really make sacrifices, if you a strong spirit, strong soul, and strong body, then it can go into your favor. But if you got a lot of weaknesses that you need to work on, then you need to actually take care of that before you jump into this want to go vegan shit. Because remember, you got vegan and you got alkaline vegan. Alkaline vegan is just dealing with certain nuts, which is alkaline nuts, alkaline water, alkaline fruits, and vegetables. Feel me? That's basically what it is. And herbs too, herbal tea, routines and patterns like that. And then of course you got basically the vegans that just eat pizza, or just eat broccoli, or eat cheese and stuff like that. Listen, it don't really matter. Like, it don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you eat. It's about how you vibrate. And remember, frequency, vibrations, and energy. So for instance, if you get in the thought of, oh damn, I'm a vegan, but I'm not even supposed to be eating this food, you're already vibrating low. You're already bringing your vibrations low by saying that. Now, that's a thought. That's a thought that came to mind. You received that. Feel me? You received that. Remember, the food you eat is actually talking to you also. And now, depending on what spirit is trapped into that body, trapped into that food that you're about to digest and put into your body, if that spirit was attached to that physical body, that physical form, it was lost into the physical, it was lost into its desires, and then it got slaughtered and got killed, you're going to put that spirit inside of you as you eat that food. Remember, you're receiving and you're pushing out. So remember, that spirit already came into counteract with your spirit. Now you're going to witness that you getting lost into your desires. Like, oh shit, y'all need some pizza, man. This shit, I need some pizza. I love pizza, feel me? But you're just eating pizza just to eat it, feel me? Feel me? Of course, you're going to be hyped. But look, you're not programming that food. That's the thing. You have to program everything you eat. Because remember, just because you love pizza, maybe somebody sneezed on that pizza and they was sick and they carrying a lot of parasites and a lot of demonic beings in it. They mistakenly sneeze on the pizza, or they touch the pizza wrong. Or that environment that they're in is a low vibrational environment. So now you lost into your desires and you ain't programmed that food. You ain't like talk to it, nothing. You ain't put no soul, no kind of emotions into it, no passion, no desire, nothing. You ate that food, you ate that fruit, you put it in your body. Now, your spirit got worn out. The spirit was brought down to the soul was brought down to the physical. Feel me? Now, you ain't programmed that food, you got lost into your desires, and you ain't doing things in moderation. You inherit that food. And that pizza make you feel a way. You feel me? Your stomach feeling some way. You drained, you got the itis. Boom. You tired now. So, of course, you're going to be like, yeah, man, that pizza, like, really put a toll on you. That pizza did this. That pizza did that. Feel me? You blaming the pizza. Now, instead, what you need to do is realize that, okay, what is pizza? Pizza is red, and pizza is brown, and pizza is yellow because it got cheese. Now, look. Everything that you eat is a color spectrum. It holds a frequency, vibration, energy. It holds a spectrum of it. So, if you eat it, like for instance, if red is in that pizza, you're gonna experience blood, which is red. Red is passion. Red is aggression. Feel me? It can be good aggression or it can be bad aggression. So now look, you digest that. You having bad aggression. You're not feeling well. You don't want to, like, feel me? You off it. You out of it. Now you got the yellow, which is cheese. Cheese can relate to what? Money. Cheese can relate to sugar. Feel me? That's dealing with all kind of spectrum. Parasites too. Feel me? That's addiction. Cheese go to the brain. Feel me? That's addiction right there. So cheese It's dealing. Cheese is like dealing with a CHEESE. That's creations. Feel me? Cheese. That's basically dealing with dairy right there. And dairy can cause health problems, or issues also too. So, also, you got brown. So that's the root of it. So now, being that you ate a bad root, it can go into your system. Feel me? And it can root inside your system negative vibes. So you need to understand that. Do things in moderation. Whatever you eat, it don't matter what you eat. It's about how you vibrate, how you feeling, how you putting energy into that food, how you communicating with that food, how you talking to that food. But if you just want to get rid of junk food, period. Now, I'm gonna show you how to be a vegan now. Feel me? I just had to break something down to y'all to let y'all understand what y'all about to indulge into, and it's not easy, unless you a strong spirit, you a strong soul, and you a strong vessel, and you're willing to actually put up these challenges. So now look, how to become a vegan. You need to understand. You need to go into the yin realm first. Find out ways to actually train your subconsciously, train your mind, program your mind to go into the yin realm, travel there, get information, see what's up. Feel me? Communicate, have it on your mind. Says how I will be a vegan. Repeat that process. I will be a vegan. My spirit, my soul, my body will be a vegan in my dreams. Feel me? Tie everything to the dream first. Now, also say it feels good to be a vegan. So boom. Now, being that you did that, you can also do it another way, which is you can do a moon ritual. But you always got to use your imagination with everything you do. And being that the moon is in Virgo, what is that dealing with? Health, routine, pattern, strength, power, structures, routines. Also, but if you're on the negative side, you're dealing with criticism, over analyzing things, whether it's good or bad, for me, or you're analyzing and whether it's also nourishment, also detoxing your body, getting rid of shit, being a virgin again. Feel me? That's dealing with the Virgo moon right there, being the Virgin Eye, the Virgin Mary. Well, I don't want to tie names into it. I'm just using examples, but you're on the virgin stage now, so that means you gotta actually detox, go within, meditate. Feel me? Get right. Don't ponder on anything. Make sure that you're in a good vibe, good frequency, good space. So when you want to manifest it, write down, utilize the words, I will be a vegan. My spirit, my soul, my body will be a vegan in my dreams. I will be a vegan in my dreams. I will control my dreams. I will get information on how to be a vegan in my dreams too. Boom. Now write it down. Feel me? Now another way you can do it is by doing it the natural way. Working on your meditation, working on your breathing. Feel me? Which is the way the way of you not receiving anything, which is as soon as you release, don't bring anything back in, don't breathe back in, have everything pushed out. Don't just be in a stage of on the unconscious realm where you're not receiving, which is the unconscious, which is the spirit. Be in that location space. Now ponder after you're done with a 30-minute meditation. This will actually basically psych your mind up, give you a lot of information, and actually put you in a good frequency, vibration, energy stage. And this point, you won't even actually really need no food or water. Feel me? So it's many ways to actually become a vegan. And it's not really that hard. It's just basically, are you really willing to give up certain things that isolate yourself from certain inquiries, or are you just want to just basically be balanced? Feel me? Not overindulge. Know that it's a time to have balance, a time you have to detox every fucking day. Whether you meditate, whether you cleanse your body, whether you go within, whether you exercise, you have to do it every seven days straight. You can't just do it one day and then just fall off. I mean, nah, it don't work like that. Also, another thing what you can do is actually get alkaline herbs. A good herb is sea moss, Irish sea moss. So that's dealing with hair growth, dealing with good eye care, being able to see. Also cleansing the mucus out of your brain, being able to actually have no foggy thinking, no foggy thoughts. For me, also cleansing your throat, getting all that mucus out your chest, giving you good shrimp bones. For me, actually getting you right in bed so you can actually last long in bed with your chick. For me, that's also dealing with imagination, creativity, and stability. Also, you just not being stressed, like releasing all that stress, and that's why it's good to drink water too. because water is basically dealing with the fluids, dealing with the soul. So that's basically opening things up for you to have access to actually connect with your soul and your spirit all together as a line and bondage right there. And boom, when you utilize that, you can actually get things. So also you can do that full moon ritual with the moon in Virgo. Express yourself in the Virgo-like term, Virgo-like matter, which is nourishment, practicality, having organization, structures, and also being disciplined and building boundaries and restrictions. Feel me? And I guarantee you, going vegan won't be difficult. Learn how to know how to do things in moderation. Do things when it's right. Feel me? Share it and express it. Feel me? Don't put yourself in a situation where you want to do something and then you just fall off. I mean, if you're gonna do it, stick with it, man. It's beneficial. Trust me. It's good to actually get some good green smoothies, mix it up, some frozen smoothies. You put all those fruits in your body, and I'm telling you, you're gonna manifest way quicker, way faster too. You just gotta believe in yourself and be consistent. That's pretty much how to become a vegan. I mean, it's not really hard. I mean, we all know you gotta actually eat the fruits. Because fruits is what's going to actually have access and manifestation into your vessel. That's going to give you the full nourishment of things. That's like the moon right there. You just eating a part of the moon, putting it into your vessel. Your spirit and your soul going to appreciate that. Especially if it's cold. Make sure everything is frozen. I'm telling you, I guarantee you won't regret it. Make sure everything is frozen. Make sure you're utilizing it. Also, you have to be consistent when you're a vegan. I mean, I know I see a lot of people going vegan now, you know. They changing their ways, they getting up to their spiritual awakening, feel me? But don't discriminate yourself. Cause remember, everything is frequency, vibration, energy. That one day you will eat a donut, you will also discriminate yourself saying like, oh shit, I had a donut whole time. What is a donut? Feel me? Look at the color of the donut and tie it to whatever spiritual spectrum, whether it's a good one or a bad one. You can also eat this donut to actually be like, I'm gonna eat this donut and I'm gonna program somebody else to become vegan. I'm gonna get somebody else out the comfort zone. I'm gonna actually eat this donut and it's gonna hold power. This donut is not gonna bring my vibration down. This donut is gonna make me feel good. Feel me? Like you gotta really put energy into whatever you intake and indulge into your body. This way you won't have problems or issues with dealing with how you reflect on things. Feel me? Because remember, even greens, even plants got our people, our spirits, our souls, the vessels. They got feelings and emotions too. They're just a small spectrum, feel me? They moving, but they're not really moving, feel me? But they are beings too, and they all carry light in them. So at the end of the day, it really don't matter what you eat as far as becoming a vegan. It's about how you program it and how you do it and how you do things in moderation. And the better you do that, the better you won't have to worry about shit. But your vibrations and energy's got to be high. You can't just be out here being angry and shit. Then you bringing that anger, you bringing the thoughts and the feelings and the ideas, and you you feeding out all three vessels. You're feeding that to the food, and that food can actually program you and take advantage of you, and actually take you to protocols and situations and outbursts in your life to the point where you lost yourself. Now your ass a cheeseburger. Now that cheeseburger you ate is a human being now, because it's a living organism. Feel me? Its attention and mind was based on of what's going on, how it was punctured. Also, you can tie this to where also seafood. They say you can eat seafood too. Seafood is good for like healing energies, and that's dealing with the water. So what is water? Fluid, dreams, imagination. Feel me? That's dealing with the yin realm. You can just tie it to that. Feel me? Everything carries a vibration. Everything carries a frequency. Everything carries an energy. It's all about how you program it and how you making it go into your favor and into your manners. And that's basically it. That's how to become a vegan. It's common sense, man. Use your spirit. Your spirit is what created everything. Your physical is just here for now, but you're going to be creating more bodies to go into. You're going to die anyway. Death is just you going into your dreams and experiencing the fluids. Yin realm, which is the real world, which is where you need to actually start pointing towards to manifest. The physical is how you bring your creations into existence. You are the creator, and what's in front of you is your creations. So are you actually putting more indulgement into somebody else's creation, or are you putting time and self into yourself? Feel me? And that's basically it. And also, for the people, places, and things that's basically having problems with saying that vegan, like when you eat vegan food, is it going to fool you? All you got to do is talk to the food. The small amount of partage of food on your plate will fill you, depending on how you vibrate and depending on how you talk to that food, depending on how you program that food. A smoothie for the day can just fill you. Feel me? It's just basically how you program things. Feel me? And that's basically it. And also, that's pretty much it. I ain't really received another thought before I ended this video. And oh yeah, another thing. Like, for instance, damn, even the candle, this candle is green. So what is green? Green is growth, abundance, money. Feel me? So if you want to eat greens and you want to make money, you have to talk to the greens. And you have to actually know where the sun and the moon is at. So you can take advantages into these precautions and actually act out on it. Remember, if you ain't riding the current wave, if you ain't riding the moon, if you ain't riding that planet, on that world we in, then you're not going to experience the fruits of labors. Remember, we just experiencing time every day. And we indulging and swimming into time every day. So it depends on how you pretty much outburst and take things into consideration. Are you going to use the energies or are you going to let the energies overthrow you? Remember that. And it's very important to be consistent. Consistency is key. Have hope, have desire. And every time you put a green smoothie or frozen smoothie in your body, you better talk to that frozen green smoothie. You better communicate with that frozen green smoothie. You better put it in your body. You better actually use it. And everything you put in your body before you eat it, program it. Program it. Program your water too. Your water can be poison. You can talk to it and put good intention into it. And when it goes in your body, your spirit, and your soul will cleanse that shit out. And your physical immune system will cleanse it out just by you actually talking to your damn water. Simple. That's it. Metaphysically. Don't get lost into your desire, but like, oh, this shit tastes good, I need some more. No, your ass being programmed, your ass being attacked. Now, remember, the spirits around here too. And you're lost into your desires. That spirit that's around there can actually jump into it. Remember, listen, you ever buy a car from somebody and shit, and depending on how negative that person was when they had that car, supposedly they died in that car and they was attached to that damn car. Now, their favorite food was McDonald's, right? Boom. So now, you can basically buy a car for somebody and now you're driving that car and you're like, damn, yo, I might some McDonald's. I ain't had McDonald's in a minute. Remember, is that your thought? Do you really, really want McDonald's? Do you really have intentions on going to McDonald's? Not really, but you received it. You received something outside of you, inside of you. So you burying it into you. So that's that spirit. Now, if you go bite that fruit and break that feeling emotion that I did, that spirit, that's you brought that call from, can actually be your son. And that's how deep it is. And I'm going to end it right there. Multi-exclusive dimensional being caught with another exclusives. That's how to go vegan. Real shit. I love y'all. Good luck.